How's it going, YouTube? I am back with a new video, and just like you saw in the last one, it was deck profile. This is another deck profile of another deck that I have actually recently tried out because it seemed extremely fun to play, and I really wanted to see how it would play competitively, and I wanted to learn a new deck too. Well, new sort of. I used to play Ojama ABC, and this is just pure ABC, and I have to tell you, this deck is way more fun than I thought it ever could be, and I will get into the deck profile very shortly. This is probably the deck that would be the series for the competitive thing that I was on about in the Gargagar video, purely because I've been having more fun with this than Gargagar, weirdly. So this is my version of the deck that I personally have the most fun using. So if some of my card choices aren't what you personally would use, then please feel free to change a few of the cards. This is just my deck list for how I'm going to be playing ABC in the future. So I hope you enjoy this deck profile. If it gives you any ideas, great. If you like the video, please stick around for more. I should be uploading some more Yu-Gi-Oh content very soon. And let's get into the deck profile. So getting into this is a 40 card main deck. I run some hand traps, and those you can flip around if you don't have the budget for it, but personally this is my best version of ABC with the cards I own and the budget I had. So starting off with 3A, 3B, and 3C. These are obviously your main heart and soul of ABC. I knew what these cards did before, but I never actually knew they had their effects of if they're equipped to something, the monster's then unaffected by a certain type of effect. So A does monster effects, B does spell effects, and C does trap effects. I never knew this, and it makes a new spell card that ABC can use. Basically a new Call by the Grave, or Miscellaneous Source is more closely related to the card. Obviously running 3 is very important in ABC because these are your main combo. And I actually was playing the combo wrong. I was trying to spam so many monsters on board by using C more than any of the others, but actually your main combo, one card combo, only really uses B and C, B and A actually, to add C for your full combo. And I will show that combo at the end of the video. To Union Driver. Union Driver is a new card for Union monsters. It's relatively new. When it's equipped, it can banish itself and then equip any Union monster from your deck to a monster in the field, and then that monster can be summoned. Whereas with Union Hangar, the monster can't be summoned when it's equipped, so that's why you equip this and then banish it, then equip a card to let it be special summoned. It's a really great extender and really helps out. For some normal summon extenders, I played 2 gold and 2 silver gadget. These guys, pretty useful. They can help with rank 4 plays or just getting link fodder on the board, and plus they float, so they're not just useless bodies if you leave them. I actually find them really useful. You don't have to play these guys. I actually really find them good. 1 Photon Orbital. This card used to be 70 quid, now it's like 7. So it's great that they reprinted it. It needed the reprint because now I could finally build ABC. And got 3 Galaxy Soldier for the add off of Photon Orbital. This package is super fun. I'm glad that you can get like a free infinity off of this, and it's one of the most fun things about the deck. This is part of your main combo. So definitely, if you're going to play ABC, invest in your Photon Orbital and Galaxy Soldiers. Next is the hand traps. I play 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 Nibiru, and 2 Infinite Impermanence. I would love to bump this up to 3. I currently don't have a third. But this is my hand trap lineup. I really love this hand trap lineup. Ash is good in any format. Nibiru right now is just one I like to play right now because the deck's being played that I go up against the most, and I personally just adore Imperm as a card, so I prefer Imperm than most hand traps. Even though it's not that good right now and there are a lot better options, I personally just prefer to play Imperm, especially since you can set it face down and just be a normal trap card. Onto the spells. The spells are mainly like all really extend the kind of things. Like Union Hangar adds a Union monster from deck to hand, so it's a rotor for Unions. And then when you normal summon or special summon a Union monster to your field, you can equip any light machine Union monster with a different name from your deck to that monster. But the monster equipped cannot be special summoned this turn. So what you do is you add B, search, summon it, and then get Union Driver to then equip A. Then A can then summon itself due to its effect. So Driver lets you get around that. And Terraforming to add Union Hangar, since this is amazingly a one-card combo for 2 negates. Well, 2 disruption. 3 Unauthorized Reactivation. Now, this allows the 1-card combo of Union Hangar to be 2 cards if you don't open Union Hangar, but you do open an ABC. This targets 1 machine monster you control and equip 1 appropriate machine Union monster from your hand or deck to the Union monster, but the Union monster you equipped cannot be special summoned. So, yeah, it's basically Union Hangar just without the add. So, it's great, plus it's quick play, and so if you get hand trapped on your normal summon or something, you can use this to equip the appropriate ABC monster to it, and it will basically act as miscellaneous source. So, yeah, this card's actually a lot more useful than I initially thought when testing the deck out. Thank God I read my cards. 1 Upstart Goblin, 1 Call by the Grave. I would replace this with a 3rd Imperm, but personally, in my previous videos I have mentioned that I adore Upstart Goblin as a card, and so if I can fit it in at some points, I will, even if there's better options to play. Upstart's just fun and I really like it, so Upstart and Call By, because Call By is just your best defense against hand traps. Hand traps can hurt a lot, and it can also be a disruption, so Call By is great. Finally, I run some traps. I do run 3 Solemn Strike. It's just a very powerful trap right now, and I do recommend Solemn Strike over a lot of cards. And then 2 Torrential Tribute, since this card doesn't hurt you at all. You can do your 2 negates and stuff, or if you've got some traps in your hand, great. And if you have this set, if your opponent can still play after you've done a banish and a negate, then they normal summon or something, or special summon again, you just torrential, but chain your Buster to summon 3 ABC back, and you'll go like +3 off of this, as well as next turn you can then banish the ABCs again and summon Buster. So Torrential is actually really good in the deck. I wasn't playing it in the main, I was playing it in the side, but I decided I'm going to put it in the main, and I'm very glad I actually did. It really helps out in a lot of situations. Onto the extra deck. My extra deck is where I wish I could improve it. I wish I could put Dragoon in this extra deck. I don't have the budget for Dragoon. So this extra deck is more of my own preference. There's a lot of cards I prefer in terms of just playing them that you'll see. Clara and Rushka is the first card showing off here. I love Link Ones. I really wanted to get this card, and this deck can use it pretty well. It can just help unbrick some hands if the situation comes up. Crush Sheep is for like extending in like turn 3. I mainly like go, alright, turn 1, you're not dying, turn 2, your opponent goes, turn 3, you just combo like mad and steamroll. Union Carry is your main part of your combo. Union Carry is great. Equips any monster basically to a monster on your field. The only issue I do have sometimes with Union Carry is you can't link it off. I know that'd be busted if you could, but I wish you could. Same with Platinum Gadget, I wish you could link this thing off. This just is an extender, it summons machines from your hand. It's really great. This card does come up. Sometimes I use it to be able to go into Union Carrier combo. So I go this first, then summon more monsters from my hand, and you're able to actually sometimes make an Apollousa with some of the spam turn 1. I run Nightmare, Phoenix, and Unicorn. I don't run Cerberus. Cerberus never comes up when I play Cerberus, so I put in Crush Sheep instead. This would be Verte Anaconda if I could afford Dragoon. So that's my reasoning for not running Cerberus in this deck. I also run Borrelsword. I have a very strong bias for Borrelsword. I adore this card, so I will put it in anything I possibly can. That's why it's here, purely because I like Borrelsword as a card, and I think it's great for OTK, so that's why Borrelsword here. Apollousa, you can make it turn 1. I mainly make it turn 3, because your opponent probably won't get through to kill you turn 2, so I go turn 3 and I make like 2 Link 4s, which is usually Borrelsword and Apollousa, and still have like an ABC on field as well, and I just overwhelm the opponent with the fact that I can just keep on playing. I honestly love my Link lineup, and I have really like tried my best to make it as good as I can when it comes to the cards I own, and I actually really love how the deck plays and the cards I've chosen to play. They personally really work well with me. I've also got some Xyz in here, a Dagares. Sometimes the draw comes up, mainly the draw is the thing you use. I've got Abyss Dweller here. Abyss Dweller is like, oh, I can only make a rank 4 and I want a disruption that's pretty damn good, let's go Dweller, so that's why that's there. And your Nova and Infinity for your Galaxy Soldier play. Go into this pretty much every single game. And finally, your fusions are your 3 ABC Dragon Buster. I go through basically all 3 of these in the game. I kind of spam this guy a bit too much. I probably need to learn how to kind of stop you like always using the tribute effect, but I love using the tribute effect. It's great. So that's why I play 3. Loads of people play 2. I personally like just making sure I never run out of them. I do have a side deck built. It's not the best side deck. This is just what I personally choose to play. For my side decks, the 3rd Nibiru for if I really need the 3rd one, 3 Droll and Lockbird because Droll is a really good hand trap and can be devastating in certain matchups, 3 Lancia for the Dogmatica in Invoked Shadows, because that deck's for some reason popping up a lot more now, 2 Kaijus if you go against any Dragoons, and a Pankratops because Pankratops is just a very powerful card going second, since this deck's a go first deck. I also run 3 Cosmic Cyclone for back row hate because I don't main deck the back row hate. Whenever I do main deck back row hate, I never go against back row decks, so I end up just having dead cards. Red Reboot is the last back row hate card in the side, and also Regeki, because if you go second, it can just either wipe a board out if they didn't for some reason have a spell trap negate, or bait out a negate. So I play the Regeki in there because I really can. And that is my side deck. So I promised that I would show the main combo off in the video. So the main combo, just shuffling up ready for a couple of random test stands too, to just show a little bit of consistency. The main combo requires you to open Union Hangar or Terraforming, and then you'll have 4 random cards. That's why I'm shuffling, because then you can see 4 random cards in your hand as well. So there are 4 random cards that we won't use for the combo, apart from the fact that they're just there. So we've got the 4 random cards here that we'll just put face down as, look, you've got 4 cards, there's going to be a discard in your hand. So to start off the combo is literally just Union Hangar. So Union Hangar is activated. That will allow you to go search your deck for your B-Buster Drake. Next, you'll normal summon B-Buster Drake, and Union Hangar will go off to equip any Union from your deck. So you then equip your Union Driver. You banish Union Driver in order to activate Union Driver's effect to equip another Union monster. We equip A. Use A effect to unequip from B to summon itself to the field. Next, you link off A and B in order to summon your Union Carrier. Use B effect, chain A to chain block your B effect. A adds B back to the hand. B will search your deck for C. Now you have all 3 pieces. Union Carrier's effect will now go off to equip Photon Orbital. Photon Orbital, when it's equipped to something, can destroy itself and then add any Galaxy or Photon card to your hand. So this is where we add Galaxy Soldier. Now the final part of the combo comes out here. We discard C to summon Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier on summon will add another Galaxy Soldier. And then we finally activate the second Galaxy Soldier to overlay the 2 Galaxy Soldiers into Cyber Dragon Nova. We then overlay into Infinity, use Infinity effect to suck up the Union Carrier, and the last summon is banish A, B, and C from the graveyard to summon an ABC Dragon Buster. 4 cards left in hand, so you'll have a discard target. These 4 cards that were randomly picked give us 2 more interruptions. You don't have to use the Nibiru since you do have monsters on board, but like I said, with Torrential, it doesn't really matter, because you can tribute all these off, but chain this effect, get these 3 back. It doesn't really affect you that badly. So that's why I love playing this deck. Honestly, it reminds me of when Salamangreat had 3 Gazelle and 3 Circle and stuff, because you didn't need to play that many Salamangreats, so you could play so many hand traps, and your board would look really simple, but it was so effective, and I really like that method of decks when they play. So I'm going to do a couple of test hands just to show some kind of examples of how my version of the deck kind of works. I know it's pretty common version of ABC, but like, you know, with my deck list itself. So I'm shuffling here, just getting ready to show you the test hand. Gonna do a cut. Put the top card to the bottom, why not? I usually do that when I cut people's decks. I put the top card to the bottom, because oftentimes that card could be something that really will screw you over. So this is our first test hand here. We opened 1 card combo, so we're going to go Terraforming, Union Hangar. I just keep the combo simple purely because I don't want to lose too much card advantage, and I really like this combo, so I often just don't try and push it too far, because if I often try and push combos that I've learnt too far to try and be kind of nutty, I then screw it up and I end up with nothing. So here we're just going to do the normal bread and butter of equipping the Union Driver. Onto B, and then Union Driver effect to summon A. Even though we had A in hand, I don't really care. I still do this even if I have like an A in hand, just because I personally find it safer. Add B back to hand, then do the search for C. Then we'll do the Union Carrier to equip the Orbital, to destroy the Orbital to get the Galaxy Soldier. Even though we have one, it just gets another card in hand. Then we discard Summon, search the last Galaxy Soldier, and we discard Summon Overlay, make our Cyber Dragon Nova, make our Cyber Dragon Infinity. Then we suck up our weak guy, banish A, B, and C, get our second interruption on board, our Dragon Buster, and with that we also set our Solemn Strike. So we have Infinity, Omni Negate, Buster for a discard, which we have Galaxy Soldier to discard, Ash Blossom for another negate, and then on the end phase we can tribute Buster, summon the 3 back, and just go nuts, basically. Alright, so that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the little bit more of a, well, including a combo in it, and if you like my video, please maybe leave a like, maybe stick around, because if you liked the content, there will be more Yu-Gi-Oh content coming soon, and as well as if you want to check out any other videos. My old videos are a little bit more cringy, so if you're into that kind of thing, maybe watch those. My last profile was a Gaga profile. It's actually pretty decent. If you like Gaga, I recommend going and seeing that, because I felt like I built a pretty good deck for Gaga if you really are looking for something like that. Now, without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.